Hi, I'm Colton Watkins.
And I'm Brianna Gooch. Welcome to the first ever edition of the BCHS Broadcast News. This production is created, produced, recorded, and edited by the BCHS Media class.
We'd like to start this first edition with a recap of the first 2.5 weeks of this 2018-2019 school year.
Welcome to Bolivar.
We started the year without an official principal, as Mr. Barnes took a position at the Board of Education. Ms. Kamisha Emerson, who was named interim to start the school year. She was officially named principal August 13th. I spoke briefly with Ms. Emerson about becoming principal.
Ms. Emerson, most people have known you as our assistant principal. What was your job prior to your assistant principal?
For 2 years prior to my assistant principal position, I was an instructional facilitator at Bolivar Elementary School. Prior to that, I taught 3rd grade at Toon Elementary School for 9 years.
Awesome. As principal this year, what would you like to see be accomplished?
I would mainly like to see a decrease in student discipline referrals, and I would also like to see an increase in our end-of-course test scores.
Thank you.
We started the school year with community businesses and leaders supporting the students by giving out words of encouragement and donuts. Holly Moore spoke with Mr. Dylan Hill about his new event.
Where did the idea come from?
Over the summer, I discussed with Ms. Emerson the possibility of getting some community involvement, some activities for our students, and Ms. Cranford actually had sent her an email with some pictures from an old school that did it with younger kids, and community members came in and just gave some high fives and everything. We tried to make that a little more age appropriate, added some food, donuts, always a big thing with students.
Okay. How receptive were the businesses to the idea?
Very excited. We even had some businesses that don't get a whole lot of attention that were even more excited because they wanted to be involved with our students. And it was something cheap, $25 to come and spend some time with our students.
Okay. How important was it to hand out donuts to the students from the community?
I think it was great. It was a great way to start school. I think it was good encouragement. It was great for our community members to see what we've got going on here, and great for our students to see that there are people even outside this building that care about them.
Okay. Thank you.
There have been some rule changes this year. One of the biggest is the new attendance policy.
I'm here with the school attendance secretary, Miss Samantha Haspis. Would you care to explain the new attendance policy?
Absolutely. So our students are only allowed to miss 10 days of school that are excused throughout the entire school year. They can bring in doctor's notes for them. They're only allowed 3 parent notes per semester. That means 3 days of an excuse can be from a parent note. It does get a little complicated, so if your student is out 3 days and does not go to a doctor, you can send a parent note to excuse those 3 days. There will not be any other parent notes excused for that semester. Now, once your student has missed 10 days of school, then they have to meet with the attendance committee. Excused absence are doctor's excuses, military, parental deployments, illnesses, death of immediate family members. That's really about all of our attendance policy covers.
That's all. Thank you.
Every school year, new faculty members join the BCHS family. This year, the school added 3 new teachers. Allie Crowley spoke to each of them about the upcoming school year.
Today I'm here with Mr. Andrew Swartzel, the new band director. Where are you from?
Bolivar, Tennessee.
What made you want to be a teacher?
I just kind of wanted to take my music and inspire young kids, teach them the ways of the music, just kind of give them an avenue to fulfill something in their life.
That's great. What are you most excited about for this upcoming school year?
I'm excited about being back here at my alma mater, being with some of the younger kids that were in elementary school when I was in high school, seeing them grown up, teaching them, just being here with them and whatnot.
All right, thank you. I'm here today interviewing Mr. DiBenedetto, the new physical science teacher. Where are you from?
I'm originally from California, San Jose, California.
What did you do prior to teaching school?
I was in the military. I worked on Black Hawk helicopters and flew a lot, and then became a teacher.
That's awesome. So what are you most excited about for this upcoming year?
Just learning how to be a good teacher and hopefully help some of the students along, get them to be successes. hopefully in their community and elsewhere.
That's great. Thank you. Today, I'll be talking to new assistant football coach, Montreal Kraft. Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What made you want to become a teacher?
Well, I've had a lot of support through the years, and with teaching, one, I knew I wanted to coach, and with teaching, it's just another way that I can kind of give back and help other individuals out who didn't have the support that I had.
What aspect are you most excited about this year at BCHS?
Well, one is my first high school job, and just it's an excitement being around the older kids. I've in the middle school, and too many hormones, but with the older kids, you get to help them kind of shape their futures and move forward.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
And now to Abby Shelton with sports.
The fall sports season is in full swing with golf, volleyball, and football all in action. I spoke to coaches for each sport regarding their current season.
And I'm sitting here with Jordan Stack, coach of the golf team. How has the team done this season?
Well, we've played some pretty tough teams. With only 2 returning players, Libby and Dayton, we've struggled, but we're getting better each match.
Who was the toughest opponent?
I would probably say Chester County. Their boys are phenomenal. They almost set the school record at their school. They shot 150. And I would say the toughest girls are probably Lexington.
All right, thank you. I'm here with Coach Bo Hazelwood, assistant coach of the football team. What are your expectations for the year?
Like every year, to make it to the playoffs and try to make a run this year to get past the first round, obviously.
Who do you believe the toughest opponent will be?
Probably this Friday night, South Gibson or Dyersburg and Milan.
All right, thank you. I'm here with volleyball coach Miss Kim Emerson. So being the new coach, what changes have you made to the team this year?
Abby, I thought it was very important to build relationships. So this summer, not only did we spend time in the gym together, but we went swimming, we ate lunch together. Just very important to build some teamwork, and I think it's showing on the court now. So that was the main thing I wanted to do. So,
what's the most anticipated game this season?
I think always Middleton is anticipated game just because it's in county. Also, another one would be McNary. The girls know a lot of the players from both teams, so it's always one that they look forward to.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
At the end of the last school year, we saw our stadium torn down and the beginnings of a new one start. We also saw the start of a new field house for the new football team. Bailey Barnes has more information about those changes.
Hi, this is Bailey Barnes, and I'm standing in front of the new aluminum bleachers that replaced the concrete stadium that stood for several decades. To my left, we have the new field house that has new lockers and a weight room and showers for the football players. The new field house is an addition that has been needed for some time. This new facility contains a training room, lockers for varsity players, a shared freshman and visitor locker room, coach's office, restrooms, and shower facilities. Also, one of the key components of the field house is the weight room. This large room will have a turf floor for not only weights, but also for the team to have walkthroughs.
It's very nice. We put the work and effort to get all that new stuff because, like, back then we didn't have a lot of space. It was, like, tight and stuff, man. I don't like that.
It means that there's a lot of time and effort and dedication from previous teams before us that they put a lot of effort into this, and it's a true honor to be able to share this with my teammates now and the teammates to come. Coach Love said it's a big ordeal and that he's really thankful for it, and we are too.
Former BCHS football player and current director of Hardeman County Schools, Warner Ross II, gave a statement about the facilities. We are proud of the new facilities going up in our district. These are designed as cash flow projects without any financing or tax rate increases. The pride that BCHS students and stakeholders have in both the stadium and field house will continue to build support and pay dividends for our community. According to Mr. Ross, this project has been part of a multi-year concept that has begun with a needs assessment that has taken place at every school in the district. This facility is something that Tiger players and fans can be proud of.
Thank you, Bailey, for that report. Finally, you'll notice our news segment's name is generic. Our yearbook is the Centraleer, the newspaper is the Bolivar Central Highlights. But we need a better name for the broadcast, so we will turn to you, the students. In the coming days, we will have a naming competition to select the best names for the broadcast news. Please follow at BCHS_TigerDen for the rules regarding the competition. They will be posted soon. A prize will be given to the student who creates the winning name.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.